Hello, Salesforce community. Welcome to the podcast Leadership Journeys Unplugged. Today, we are joined by Arun Goel. He leads the Salesforce Admin User Group Noida. He's a Salesforce professional with 15 plus years of experience and a prominent Salesforce community member, and leading his group in Noida. And he has been doing a great job in engaging with the community. So, Aman, welcome to the show. Now, we'll be asking certain questions to dig in deeper about his journey, his experience being a community group leader, what challenges he has faced in his leadership journey, and how he has grown his user group in all ways possible, and how he has helped his group members. So, that is all about his journey. So, let's quickly dive into the questions. So, Arun, tell us about your Salesforce journey and how you ended up leading a Salesforce community group.
Thank you so much, Akash, for giving me this opportunity and to get my views in front of everyone. So far, journey is good, and that's what I'm continuing in the Salesforce ecosystem. So as a normal IT guy, I started my career in Java back in 2009-10 after doing done my BTech, and then fortunately, I've got a one project in Salesforce back in 2010. That was a web plugin has been pa- sh- built to passing a data from the Java application, legacy application to the Salesforce. And that project actually was very surprising factor for me because if you're coming from the background from OOPS concept, maybe .NET, Java, or C++ on those days, it was like we have to create a database layer, we have to create an interface layer,
Absolutely.
and to save a data in the database, you have to write a query and insert some kind, right? You have to make a table. But while I was working with the project, it was very like, surprising, like even without doing that query or creating a database layer, how it is being saved the data. And that's how the journey has been started. Back on those days, I started my career rather than sales service cloud. I was not aware what Salesforce is, directly jumping to the integration. And that's how gradually the lots of project was coming, one another one, and second, third, fourth, fifth. And then gradually after 1 or 2 years, I got to know what sales cloud is, what service cloud is. So normally right now in last 6 7 years, I've seen people starting from admin to developer, but my journey is opposite, developer to admin. Obviously, then I got a lot of new functionalities when I've been leading to the carriers, developer, then obviously admin things, and also the consulting part, and then the architect also have been came. So last over the decade, I've been um, gone through with so many clouds. Obviously, sales, service, and community now. So experience cloud is the basic one. But in last 6 7 years, I've been got a privilege to work with Birlasoft UK, Accenture also, and right now I'm associated with the cloud technology from last 5 years, and have been getting in MuleSoft, CPQ, and B2B Commerce Cloud. And right now, everybody know the Agent Force. You cannot get away with that.
That is a
So
buzzword, actually.
it's pretty good, and I'm getting a chance in last 3 4 years. Also, I'm getting a chance to meet lots of new people. From last 4 years, I'm joining Dreamforce as well. This year, I'm also going. So
Wow.
really looking forward.
So we'll be meeting at the Dreamforce.
Definitely, yeah.
Your journey has been extraordinary, I would say, and it has been the same for me. I can relate to it. I have been a developer. You come from Java. I come from .NET, and I think 2010 is the year when I switched to Salesforce. So I can relate to it completely.
Almost
Right.
same.
And Arun, also want to understand how and when you started your leading a group in Noida.
So being a developer, so on that time, I was not really getting some free time from my projects work. But I did see Vinay Ajay, who started some knowledge base sharing in Noida, Delhi region. And since those days, actually, when I thought like I need to give away a little bit to the community, then I did had a discussion with Vinay Chaturvedi, who was leading admin and this dev group in Noida. And then he passed this admin group 3 years back to me. And that's how the whole idea is, just to get whatever the knowledge I'm getting last 10 years, to get that knowledge to the audience, and they can at least leverage that knowledge, and also getting a good content, whatever the session we are doing. So I'm always doing lots of thing, like for example, not just normal theoretical session. I would prefer to get a technical session, and also I'm getting lots of support from my current company, which is Cloudnology. So I do record each and every session, whatever, in person as well, and I do have a YouTube channel with Salesforce Admin Group Noida. I do publish all those videos which have been recorded, and also, yeah, also sharing the slides as well, and have been came to B2B. I've ran B2B Commerce Cloud series also, CPQ series also. So I've got really, really good feedback, and the responses. Still, I'm getting lots of requests. The people are struggling with B2B Commerce Cloud because right now it's very, very growing cloud, I think, across all. So that's how it's giving lots of boost. People did help me to. It's not about me who has just delivered all the session. Their full team, 3 4 people have been delivering those sessions. And right now my next idea would be to getting a series on the MuleSoft. I am trying to get some other series as well. That's how. But it's good to see when you are giving something to the community and people are able to leverage that. People are getting good job. People are getting good career. That's how the whole idea.
That's really awesome.
Awesome.
Okay, so as you have spoken about your leadership journey and leading the Noida Salesforce user group, I also want to understand what was the struggle? Have you struggled a bit to start with, and how you have grown your community basically? Because when you do something from the scratch, there are so many hurdles that we face on daily basis, and how and what initiatives you have taken to upbring the skills of your community team members, and basically the challenges and initiatives that you have been running with your user group.
So I think this is something which everybody facing. So when I got this group from Vinay, it was bit idle group. People were not aware of from last 2 3 years. I think it was not that much active. So initially, when I tried to get some sessions around that, so people were not joining, maybe 10 15 20 people. So I was asking my team just to attend the session, so that at least we'll get good audience and they will also getting knowledge. But over the period of time, I try to make myself available as a speaker to other community events as well. That's what I also present this admin community to them, and make this awareness. So people are joining it. And fortunately, I'm quite surprised right now. From last 3 months consecutive, we are getting 200 plus RSVP, and currently strength is around 80 to 90 people. The only thing which I'm saying right now, I always wanted to have this technical content to be there, so that at least people will be able to leverage it, because there's lots of knowledge on around the internet. Okay, so you can get the session, like how you can get a job, how you can get a good salary. That lots of things you can obviously get here with your seniors rather than just with the session. The
Absolutely.
only thing which I really feel is, because I do have a good connection on the Bangalore and Hyderabad user group and admin group as well. The connection which those community are having, we are still finding a way. If we can, in NCR, we have lots of group, right? 10 to 15 groups, I think. So we should be doing something in collaboratively, so that it will be coming a community get together, and we will be having more audience, and again, on the knowledge sharing. Because right now what is happening in the 20 kilometer, right now on the same day, 4 community events are happening. So we are having a limited audience to be joined, and that is something I really keen to solve that someday, because I've also discussed it to the leadership as well. But such so far I have not found anything. But right now I'm seeing like people are also getting their career on Salesforce, so we are getting larger audience. So every community is having their own audience set.
Absolutely. And really, that journey that you're talking about, the struggle you're talking about, I can relate to each and everything you said. And not because I have been a developer group leader, I have been a nonprofit user group leader, and I've been leading my group since 2017. So I
Yeah,
know that.
I know. Like you also volunteering in lots of events with Vinay
Yeah,
as well. So I do remember all those, Akash.
yeah.
Like it's pretty impressive the journey you have been gone through last 15 years also.
Okay, now let's talk about the buzzword that we have: agent force, generative AI, predictive AI, and any sort of AI, right? From the conventional AI models where they are predictive and they are uh, means they have been replaced or they have been improved with agent force coming into picture and multi-cloud. How do you see these shaping the future of trailblazers, your community group members, uh, going along, how they have been learning, how have been their journey, how is your journey associated with agent force, and how you have been helping your community members to grow in these areas?
So first of all, really wanted to congratulate Salesforce core team who have been in the backside, who have been launched these three badges: champion, innovator, legend. Because these three badges really will giving us the holistic knowledge if you wanted to start the AI part in the Salesforce ecosystem. Because people know Chat GPT, people know Grok, people know DeepSeek, but when it comes how it will be impacting the real life, that is something you can at least get that feel if you will be doing these three badges, because there'll be some real use case scenario which when we are starting this batch you will be getting, you will be doing your hands on, okay, and you will be see that how it will be impacting the business. And again, Salesforce have been started 3 years back with the agent force, and now everybody is pushing hard, right, to the agentic era, and that's how Salesforce also is something is doing really well. And I think the most important part is how Salesforce is putting lots of effort to make their this Trailblazer community group or the audience, the Ohana, right, to get awareness how they can start hands-on, how they can start uh, leveraging the capability which Salesforce is giving. And then the third point is how they will be helping the business, okay, because sometimes they don't know what is going in the market, okay, that is something you should be telling. So irrespective if you're admin, if you are a consultant, if you are an architect, okay, Salesforce is doing lots of things, lots of sessions every week. They are doing lots of sessions, they are putting lots of, I think it's required lots of money as well, right? So Salesforce is doing a lot of those things which will be enabling to the customer and to showcase how that real power will come with the agent. And now the MCP also have been came in the Salesforce as well. You can use your own model, so it is not limit to the sales to that. Like you have to use the Salesforce model only. You have, if you
Absolutely.
are having enterprise company, you can get your own model. So that is something really fascinating.
Absolutely. And as you mentioned, whenever there is a new feature that has been released by Salesforce, though Salesforce has been
Lot
investing
of
into AI since a very long time, right? From Einstein Copilot and Agent Force 2.0, right? So there has been many changes that were brought into the Salesforce platform, and Salesforce actually investing heavily in AI. Also, one good thing that I find that whenever Salesforce release any such features, it is available on Trailhead. It is available for everyone to get their hands dirty, to learn that, to add that to their resume and their profile. So I really like that a lot because they have made our lives easier with Trailhead growing like everything. It is
and these
the
are the free
entire
sessions they are
library that
providing,
we
right?
need.
So lots of free sessions they are providing every week. You can let yourself register and you can get those features. And people like it's a heavily invested, I think, on the money wise as well, and even time wise. People you can see the lots of leadership is coming just to educate you how this agent force with data cloud will work. Okay, so non in other technology, not in Salesforce, you will be hard to find those things, I think.
Absolutely, you will be doomed. Actually, I've seen that era that it- Salesforce content is everywhere. Salesforce community is everywhere. But when we talk about some legacy technologies that I have worked on, I really find that the the knowledge was missing.
Yeah.
The help system was missing. With Salesforce, that's not the case. And let's cheer for Salesforce about that.
That's how they are enabling each and every like from the developer to the customer. They do have lots of sessions for the partners as well. Like we are working as ISV partner with the cloud as a cloud technology with Salesforce. So they are enabling partners also, so that you can enable your own developers, your own admin, your own consultant, and eventually, obviously, that will be helping the end customer as well to get that results.
Absolutely. Okay, what is that one human side of leadership that's most important to you?
So in last, I won't say from 15 years, but from last 5 years, I try to get something kind of this. So empathizing something I really wanted to talk about. So there, if you are handling a team, maybe five people, 10 people, 15 people, 20 people, everybody is having their own way of working. And even you can very relate with your customer also, right? Not all the customer are having the same leadership, not the same team. Okay, so if somebody is working quite well, okay, after 3 4 months, if something goes down, maybe it's his performance or performance, so at least you should be talking to that person rather than what is happening in his or her life. Maybe uh, you can really help them rather than just raising your voice. So that is something. And even that's with the same with the customer also. If customer is complaining too fast, so you at least empathizing what they wanted to have, rather than just doing the development, try to get what ROI they wanted to get it, so that at least you will be getting more value added. That's how I always wanted to say this to my team members. Don't just go by word. Try to get the insight what they wanted to vision. So
Correct.
that is, I think, empathizing is something I think everybody should be doing from,
Absolutely.
not just work, maybe from your personal thing to the professional, everywhere.
Okay. What has been your most unforgettable leadership moment when you felt appreciated? What advice would you give to someone who is planning to start their own community user group or a developer group, no matter what group it is? They're starting with their community. What advice would you give?
So I won't say unforgettable, but there are lots of instances, right? When you see people are cheering up, people do know you. So right now it's my first chance when I was in TDX Bangalore this year, 2025 only, and people were knowing me, people were recognizing me. That is something is really uh, giving you boost, right? Whatever you are doing, you are doing in the right direction. So that's how it's a part of that, right? And even the Dreamforce also, like Melissa also was there, Robin was also there. So I got a chance to speak in front of all the community members around the world. So that is how showcasing like how significant value I'm adding to the community, and that's how it should be.
And what advice would you give to anyone who is thinking about starting their own community group or building their own community?
I would say don't be shy, do connect a lot, and don't be shy specifically, to share knowledge. If you know something, try to uh, share it as much as possible, and do pass this message to your colleagues as well, to your juniors as well, to your seniors as well. That is something I really find, on the good way. If you are sharing your knowledge, you will be getting, if you are sharing maybe 10x knowledge, you will be getting 20x knowledge. That's what I can say. Don't be shy.
Absolutely. That is a win win for all of us. So, Arun, with that, those were all the questions that I wanted to ask, right? Not much of your time, but last thing that I wanted to push that on you is, has your leadership journey impacted your own career in some way?
Yeah, so as I said, like started as a developer only, and people starting their journey from admin, then consultant and developer. So I make the opposite, right? And right now, being in cloud technology as a leadership, so I am doing lots of hats. So starting as a pre-sale, technical pre-sale, then I also handling a delivery. I am also handling solution architect sometime in some key projects. So whatever is needing in to run the company, to run the business, okay. So people like me will be doing everything. That's what, as a leadership, obviously we have to, on certain period of time, okay, we should be doing some changes. We should not be reacting just like that. We should be analyzing the thing, okay, then only you should be doing those things. And being a leadership also will be giving lots of chances. Okay, Dreamforce visit is one of them. Every year I'm going, and um, I'm representing my company. That is very, very fortunate and proud moment for me. And again, to go to your customer also in the US, in the UK also, and you are getting the req- just not just technical requirement, you are able to connect with your customer what the reason is they are doing, right, for the next 1 year, 2 years. So you can connect that, and then you can tell to the team how you can work to grow yourself and your customer as well. Because if your customer will grow, you will also grow. Because
Absolutely.
if you're having a great connection, if you are really having a value add, then all the work will be coming to you, not to someone else. That is something.
Great. Thank you so much, Arun. Thank you for sharing your story. Your journey shows how leadership is about both expertise and empathy. To our listeners, remember behind every thriving Salesforce community group is a leader with a story, and that needs to be heard. This is Leadership Journeys Unplugged. Until next time, keep trailblazing. Thank you, Arun.
Thank you so much, Akash, for giving this opportunity. Have a great day.